Alright folks, how you doing? So the first book I'm going to be covering here on my channel and on Patreon is going to be The Spine of Albion, but there's also an accompanying website, belnessline.com, so I certainly recommend you all go and check that out and go into all these different categories, particularly the shop, and actually buy the books because they're very, very well written. But what I'm going to be covering on my channel is principally centered around the line here in Scotland, the Belness line, and also the two dragon lines which intersect in and out along the way. And if you haven't seen it already, check out Unslaved and check out the podcast that I did with David and Michael on their website. And you know, it's a very small amount of money for subscription to Unslaved, and it's well worth it. I myself am subscribed. Now, a lot of these places, like I said, on Unslaved, like Dunfermline and Perth and Dunkeld, these are either sacred sites or royal sites, or both. And it's very interesting that you find places like Culloden, you know, on this line. Even places like Hewley Hill, which this photograph is, in a way, highly misleading, because you would think it was like out in this big field out in the middle of nowhere, and you have this this tumulus. Actually, it's located on a roundabout at Newbridge, not far from here, and you could pass it 100 times and never notice it, you know, because if you look straight ahead and look to the right, you see this industrial estate and this McDonald's and this petrol station, gas station if you're from the States. But if you look to the left, you'll see this Hewley Hill tumulus right stuck there in the middle, and it's very easy to miss it, you know, because you could drive past it 100 times and never even know it's there. That's the beauty about Britain, is, you know, if you look again, you might see something that you missed 100 times, but if you look for the 101st time, you'll see it. I might go down there one day and you'll see what I mean. But also you've got places like Dunfermline Cathedral, which was sacred to figures such as... actually, Dunfermline is sacred to the English as well as the Scots, in fact. Because that is where Queen Margaret of Scotland, otherwise known as Saint Margaret, who was an Anglo-Saxon princess who was born in Hungary, she's basically the matriarch of the Scottish royal line, you know, and places like the Clava Cairns, way up far north. All these places are very, very interesting. I mean, every single one of these places is worth making a video or several videos on in and of themselves. You know, places like Blair Athol, you know, that's right in the central heartlands of Scotland, you know, where Clan Donachie comes from. Connections there to them, otherwise known as Clan Robertson and all the other affiliated clans, you know. So this is what I'm going to be focusing on, is this line here as it passes through Scotland and all the sites, and what the book The Spine of Albion has to say about all these places. And I might make individual videos as well, like I said, on each of these locations, because every one of them has a story to tell, which is very eye-opening and very enlightening. So anyway, check out the website, check out all the different menus, and most of all, check out the shop and get these books. Anyway, thanks for watching.